some young people have grown up in an environment that has told them that their voices actually don't matter. Some of the behaviors we might see are a reflection of that environment. And if you feel like what you say doesn't really matter, you might not be so communicative. And it's especially hard for young people who are angry or young people who've been hurt. The voices that come out of our workshops at group homes or juvenile development campuses or schools where 42 kids are in a class and they might be dealing with some stuff and they don't have an outlet for that. And I think one of the things that's really special about the work that we do at Vox is that we promote the idea that young people, teenagers, are leaders right now because they're the experts on what it's like to be growing up in our schools and our neighborhoods today. Some people might call it stubbornness, you might call it tenacity. There were a lot of times that I just thought, I don't know if I can do this. But I was doing the work with teenagers, and there was no way I was going to tell them, sorry, this isn't working. In our society, we use terms like at-risk youth, or we unintentionally perhaps marginalize kids by labeling them with their diagnosis or their condition in a school system. A dropout, a special ed student, a IEP. By going through the process of telling your own story and taking power over those experiences, young people learn to see themselves as valued contributors to a society and people who are more than just an at-risk kid or somebody who's in the foster care system. The idea of including young people's voices at a table, it sounds right and it sounds good, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of adults being willing to share power. There's nothing worse than creating a task force that includes young people's voices and then blatantly ignoring the recommendations that young people make. So it's authentic youth voice that really matters. There are countless stories that remind me why Vox exists. It could be the young woman who realized through writing that she got pregnant because she had failed the state graduation exam 3 times. Or it could be the young man who realized that he was an incredible spokesperson despite having undiagnosed dyslexia and having grown up in the juvenile justice system. I've been told time and time again from teens who work at Vox that the skills that they've learned in our programs help them stand up for themselves in an adjudicated hearing or in their college interviews or even in a neighborhood hangout with their peers out on the street. Vox means voice in Latin, and it was a name chosen by the founding group of teenagers who created this opportunity for subsequent generations of teens in our city. And I hope that the message will continue for years to come, that your Vox, your voice matters. And all you have to do is take the opportunity, say yes to the invitation to speak up.